Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back at the factory at nightfall, as it happens. And we just set up, as you'll recall, we just set up our Mark II belt here for screws. No, sorry, not here specifically, but we just set up a Mark III belt of screws incoming, and we were waiting for this to to start working better and to start reaching better efficiency levels. We're up to 75%, but it's still waiting here, so I don't know what's going on here. I guess we're not quite getting the 120 iron that we need, even though we're getting more. And I assume... Yes, well, this is going much better. I don't know how it's up to 100%, but I guess this stuff is now fast enough, question mark? I don't know what's going on. Anyway. I guess the screws are... I guess it's fast enough? Well, if it is fast enough, then this is going to start backing up, right? Yeah, it's jumped up to 18, right? 19? Of course, it needs to jump up by more than 6 for it to count. But yeah, it does appear to be increasing over time. That's good. That means eventually it'll back up. That's good. Okay, so I guess we are hitting the volume we want. But in general... I want to make sure we're getting all the good stuff coming over, and I don't want to be limited based on what we had left, based on the leftovers. So we're going to transition all the factory builds over to here, because now we're filling up. We're slowly filling up our new storage area. So, no reason not to rely on it. Oops. You can say we're already good on iron plates. We're doing great on iron rods. Screws. Okay, there. Yep. Oh, that's perfect, isn't it? It's perfectly full. Just about. So you can see we're doing great here, right? All these materials. Yep. So what we need to do now... Oh, we even have some of these. That's perfect. Is this actually being made here? No way. That's super cool. I didn't realize I was making that here. That is super cool. Alright, so... obviously being made slowly, if at all. I don't remember setting this up, honestly, but I must have. Right. So probably need a few of those. Anyway, let's just go back to the old factory and slowly decommission stuff that we're not using. And we'll send all the goodies over here. And of course, if we run out of supplies, we can just run right back. So that's what we're going to do. Head back. Here's a good place to start. Oh, I missed it. That's okay. We'll just go to the end. We'll start at the very beginning. Now, what I want to do, actually... Now, the only thing from this factory area that we don't have replicated over there is rotors. However, as I recall, we have a lot of rotors already. Let's just double check that. Here we're making rotors. Wow, this is a long way away. Here we're making rotors. And you can see it's completely full. I think this is going to last us a minute. And we can make them by hand. It won't hurt us. It takes 4 rotors to make an assembler. And an assembler can be used to make more rotors. So, the theoretical maximum we absolutely have to craft by hand would be 4. So I think we're good. Now here we got a whole bunch of rods, which I honestly don't know why we have them stacked up there, because they're just going into another storage area here. We're just getting extra. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to start from the source, I think, and start deleting stuff. Now, here we go. Here's our source. Making 120 per minute. It looks like we're only using 20% of it. Okay, and then we got these guys. Alright, so everything after this point needs to be deleted. Basically. Let's turn on auto pickup, just so that it's consistently working on our favor. Go ahead and delete that as well. Oh yeah. I really don't think we ever needed this, but we're going to flow all of those out and have them head toward the main factory. Why waste them, right? They're there. So, I don't really want to delete stuff and like get a bunch of stuff in my hands. I think what I'll do... Yeah, you can see here oh, here we go. It's only some iron plates, so it should be fine. Same thing here. Alright, cool. Now this one has 12 rods. Not a huge deal either way, but you see it's moving, right? So we may as well let it finish moving. That's kind of my thinking. Now, here, we should be having 4 of these. And I would like this to go down to match the others. Alright, so, we're going to remake these for the simple reason that I don't like them not being level. And, yeah, there's a lot of redoing to do here. Look at it, this is coming from somewhere else. Oh, that's right. Back when we set it up, we couldn't even get 120 per minute. We didn't have Mark II belts. That's why we had these running across. So they're being completely wasted, in other words. Yeah. Okay, we're not going to worry about that right now, but let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Make sure we have plenty of room here, although it would be nice. It would have been nice to leave that close enough that I remember to use it later. But we'll deal with it later. Okay, so. Let's make a Mark II miner, can we? We just need some modular frames. Honestly, why don't we go ahead and set up Mark II miners while we're at it? So is there anything here we can get rid of? A little grass? Wait a minute, what else is in there? Just grass, okay. I wasn't paying attention. Thought I missed something. Now I see I've got a lot of crap in here I don't need. Delete. No, delete all of type. There we go. And then we're going to store at least some of this here. Yeah. Because I want to always be able to create a hub, right? Let's just take half of it. There's nothing else really here I need to store. No, the rest of it's going to be totally fine. Alright, great. Now then. Sample, and let's make an equipment workshop. Get our portable hub. I believe we need 2 of them. And we decided last time not to save our portable hub. And, well, maybe we'll regret that decision today, because right here's where it was stored. We could have used it. Oh well, c'est la vie. And let's make a few of these. I don't remember how many I need. I think 10. Let's make 20. No, we're going to be making several. So, we're going to be placing probably several miners today, so no reason to scrimp, really. Except, geez, that takes a while. Anyway, I'm excited how the factory's shaping up, and I really like the new bus design. I was listening to a YouTube video about Satisfactory. I think it was Pioneer Support. That was it, Pioneer Support. And he was talking about different bus designs you can do, or different designs you can do for your factory. He's like, hey, you can have stuff that's localized and then bring it all to one place, or you can have a bus design where you bring all the raw resources to one place and then consume it all in that one place. I'm actually doing a hybridized of that, I realized, because my bus doesn't have, you know, as I've mentioned before, this bus isn't going to have, like, for example, reinforced plates, modular frames, screws. It's not going to have all of that stuff. It's only going to have the basics: ingots, concrete, and maybe some quartz. A little bit of raw quartz here and there, because there's a few things that take raw quartz, but most things just normal quartz, that kind of thing. So everything's going to be raw resources. And then, let's say I need modular frames as part of a recipe. Well, I'm going to go to that spot where I'm building that recipe, and I'll build modular frames there locally. So it's kind of a custom, it's kind of a hybrid of the localized design and the hub design. I'm hoping we'll reap the benefits of both. Of course, my hub, as you can see, this mine isn't really the same level as the stuff that This is stuff that Pioneer Support was talking about. You know, I haven't dedicated some 400 hours to this. This is about, let's say 20 hours in, roughly. Probably a little bit less, but around 20 hours into this. Okay, now, how much can this output? 240. Now, we need at least a Mark 4 build, I think. We use Mark 3. Wait, maybe Mark 3 is enough. Well, anyway, we'll find out. And honestly, we need more space. Let's get some more space. Are we in area mode? Oh, that's not it. Freaking out, but we're in area mode. That never really seems to work reliably, to be honest. Mainly seems to work for getting rid of shrubs. All right. Now then, we got a bunch of extra crap going on that I don't really want. Honestly, though, I don't need it to be right here. It can be up there. I think that's probably better, even though I just cleared out the space with trees. I think it's better to put it up there because... Let's do global grid. Let's not do global grid. Whatever. Let's nudge it vertically a little bit. Oh, we need zoom mode. That's not zoom mode. Try again. Perfect. Probably get a 1 meter at the bottom of that. Nah, we don't need it. So we're just going to clear out some space here to use. Chainsaw it again. And honestly, I've never been in this position before. I now need 8 smelters. There we go, area mode's working. I need 8 smelters in order to handle this. And I'm not... Okay, that actually did work between those two, but not this one. It's just kind of weird. Let's see, now those two didn't connect either. I really don't know... I don't really understand how the area mode works. Maybe it's really just a distance thing, but it almost seems like it's, like maybe some artist has come along, or some programmers come along and just, manually selected which trees go together, you know what I mean? That's what it feels like sometimes, because it just seems random. Which ones go together in area mode and which ones don't. Oh well. See, that worked. Even though the distance seems similar to what I've done before. Anyway, this is the first time I'm needing 8 smelters for 1 mine, so that makes me really happy. And also, I'm very happy that I can just destroy. You know, instead of having to upgrade stuff in place, I'm able to destroy and replace. Power slug's in my way. Maybe I'll pick it up just to move it. But you know, I don't need any of those smelters anymore. This entire production chain can go away now. That's exciting. Just knowing that, yeah, it'll be fine. You know what? Having this high up like that actually makes a lot of sense. It's very practical. And at first I was going to try to match ground level, but then I realized... A bit about snapping. Then I realized I don't really want to do that. I really just want it to work. Come on now, where's our 10? Give me my 10. It's kind of a waste of time. I should have gotten on top of it, I guess. Yeah, see, even this 10 isn't high enough to avoid changing surfaces. So, this will be our walkway. In fact, let's go ahead and paint it. You know, I just want to kind of get in my mindset that this color means walkway. And then we haven't really selected a color for other things, necessarily. 10 may be a bit much, but to be honest, you know, it might not be. And I'll tell you why. We have multiple iron mines around here. We could put all the smelters in one location. Just realize we're going through a mountain, so a lot of that's going to be wasted, but hey, it's fine. was going to say we don't have to go all the way out to the end, but we're 2 away from it, so may as well. For some reason, that didn't work. Just delete it, start over. Get my 10 exactly the same. Oh, what happened that time? Alright, collect a little bit of grass. Nope, or a little bit of foliage, no big deal. Kill the organics! Okay, we'll keep this one. Did I not collect that? Guess not from here. As far as I know, that's part of a tree, but I think it's a shrub. Alrighty. So we're gonna bring it up. Let's say, yeah, it can go anywhere, right? I could just bring it up over here, to be honest. If you don't, but you know, I could also do it right here, underneath the ramp. That works fine. So, Mark III conveyor belt. And we need 8 of them. I'm pretty sure that 4 of them consume... Pretty sure that each one consumes basically 4 meters, which is one of these tiles, so I need 8 of them. So 10 isn't all that far off, to be honest. I may as well... Okay, 8's as far as we can go. Yeah. Alright. So we make our smelter. I guess there might be a smelter Mark II. I don't recall there being one. Could be. Now, is that in a good spot relative? Oh, it could go over further. Great. Yeah, that's all totally fine. Oh, we're missing iron rods. What a coinky-dinky. Because we have a bunch of them nearby. In the storage container near you. Well, I think I have one storage container feeding into another, so if I find either of them, I should be good. Yeah, okay. This is the one. Wow, though. I think there was one up here. Yeah, over here is one. And we also have a bunch of ingots, so this isn't gonna stop for a while. But I plan to send those ingots as well when we finish this production chain. I plan to send them to the same location because it just makes sense to me. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. We could go ahead and work on power. It's a shame we don't have it's a shame we don't yet have Mark II power poles, but we'll make do. We do have the long distance ones available now, I think, or we're very close to unlocking them if we haven't. Don't remember if we unlocked them, to be honest. There's 2. There's 2. 2. And 2. Whoa, hello. That's wrong. Okay, yeah. Would have actually been fine in this case, but let's stick with our system, yeah? What happened there? Taking it? Oh, I got it. Good. Good, good. Okay. Now then, splitter. That is what we want, and we also want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We do have room for more, assuming, of course, that we end up. We only need Mark 1 to go to them, right? Oh, I should set what it is. Yeah. Paste. Paste. Lots of pasting. Yeah, 30 per minute. We only need Mark 1s for this section. And we could calculate math and see what we need along this route, because we don't need the Mark III belt all the way along it. But saving resources is not a priority here, because I've learned, I've started to adapt. You know, this isn't Factorio. This is Satisfactory. And in Satisfactory, resource nodes are infinite, so there's no reason whatsoever to even worry about it. This is actually in a bad spot. We're going to remove it. I feel like that was just an oversight on my part. That one's full, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Mark III. Perfect. We do want it to line up. I think we need it to be reversed. I don't remember exactly, but I can't see. Yes, that's what I want. Alright, now let's go down here. But you know, the position is rather unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't quite work. Doesn't quite G up. Okay, well. Yeah. We'll set that out a little bit. I suppose we could just build from the bottom. That would be a perfectly fine maneuver. But I want to try and be clever. Ooh! Well, I learned how to be really clever just now. You want it reversed still. Snap it in. Okay, right there, and then just take a good look when you're moving. When you're placing. Yeah, so rather than doing anything special, that'll work fine. In fact, I'll guarantee it. Yes, perfect. That's what I wanted from life. Okie dokes. We could have two of them. Right here's another belt. Just send it right up there. In fact, we could do that right now with no extra work. Come. Okay, missing steel beams, which are far away. Should we go ahead and get Mark 1s there and then upgrade? Seems reasonable enough. We're not so far away from an upgrade, so let's do that. May as well use the steel we have right around the corner here. Boom. I had a funny feeling I'd need more of those. I don't think I ever set this side up, but we should be good. Right? Works for me. So I can jump up there. Alright, that's perfect. And we may as well go to the end here. Oh, I was hoping for a splat, but we landed right on the ground. Not very eventful. Upgrade! Mark III, there we go. See, we could have sent these right up without ripping anything out, to be honest. Well, almost nothing. Okay, we have no power here yet. Suppose this gets the power for it? Alright, let's go ahead and get cracking here. Whatever issues arise, we will diagnose in a moment. This side should be fine now. As far as combining them again, I haven't really thought too hard about it, but I think a Mark III belt will be fine, right? Well, I forgot to check the, you know what, we don't need to go that far, do we? This far is fine enough. In fact, the closer the better. This works. I haven't actually checked the speed of Mark III belts. That's something I should do. Mark III belts, it says 270. But I have to wonder, is that just a divergence from the rest of them, or is that a typo? I have no idea. We want a merger, and we want it good. We want it to... Okay. That's 7 mergers. Great. Again, this only needs to be Mark 1. I saw someone speedrunning Factorio the other day, and it was just really impressive how quickly they could set up assemblers and the like and get everything going. And I just can't imagine being able to do that with Satisfactory. Of course, it was hard enough to imagine them being able to do it with Factorio. So, like, I was literally watching them do it, thinking, "Wow, that just doesn't seem possible." So, it really didn't need to be that high. Let's not. I just realized that's creating an unnecessary issue for me. We'll just go to there. It's fine. There we go. There's limestone. We need limestone. Desperately. Okay. We need to get away from the limestone. And I think a curve is going to do that for us. I guess we'll go with default for now. I don't really care about... I need to be straight here. I don't remember power poles. Oh, this is the original way I went to coal. Okay. Got it. So we're nearly there. Not remembering what this is. Coal? Oh, that's coal. Got it. We're not anywhere close. I thought we were nearly there. We're not. Let's keep going. Let's keep rolling. Of course it's too high. Of course. I knew that. There. Go under. Okay. Oh. Honestly, I don't see a reason to track all of them. No, this is the quickest way to get there. Let's not get sidetracked here. Let's not get sidetracked. Creature in the way. That is a problem that can be adjusted, as I've learned. Oh, he's gone, though. Perfect. I suppose he won't be able to get through after this. There's some Ethereum. Felt too long, you say? Okay, we need to go under here. I think there's a good spot to get set up. Get some of this brush out of the way. Alright, get a little bit sidetracked here. Interesting that the iron ingots haven't caught up to me. I guess I'm moving fairly quickly after all. Now that's iron, right? And this is Yeah, that's a Mark III belt. As I recall, it's totally... Yeah, it's totally full here. This is a Mark II. That's a Mark III. Okay. Either way, it's totally full, right? Take a good look over here. Yeah, totally full. Never mind that nonsense. There we go. Yeah, so steel is not full. Okay, well, then that means we need a completely new belt. And that's good news in one sense, because it means no zoop mode for now. It's good news because it means we're getting more. Bad news in the sense that we're using more. Yeah, this will be fine. Let's go up here until I start dying, I guess? Question mark? I don't really know how to navigate the, I don't know how I'm going to navigate going upstairs with multiple stacks. That's something I haven't even really investigated. We're just going to have to figure it out. We're doing it live. Okay, so. Obviously, the best thing to do here is a curve, right? Other way. And then from here on, we want straight. Not that it matters much, because these belts are pretty well defined anyway. Well, except for this corner. Oh, cool, I can aim it that far. Okay, but I can't really see the rest. Now, is there something wrong here that iron's not coming? I feel like by now it should come, right? I see something... No, it's not coming. Yeah, there might be an issue I've overlooked. Let's see, I got power to the new smelters. Oh well, let's focus on the problem at hand. Okay, so. Now this first one isn't lined up quite right. Oh no, the bottom wasn't lined up. The top is lined up fine. Now one idea that comes to mind is I can stack these guys. Like for example, you put it right here. We don't want reversed. Oops. Right, line it up like that. Surface too uneven? Come on, man. Just let me build in midair, it's fine. It's fine. And see, just literally make a stack like this, right? I think that's good enough. You can actually distinguish the resources going up them, too. I think that's perfect. Now, whether or not this will stretch that far is a whole other question. Oh, it's having the same problem, too. They're all going to have an issue. It's probably fine. Alright. Now, something we're going to learn soon is how to build a nice balancer. Put stuff together. And I don't think we need to balance after this one. But we do need to balance after the second one, almost certainly. After the second usage of iron. That's not iron usage, okay. What was that? This is iron usage. Oh, there are only 2 uses anyway. Okay, well balancing after this wouldn't be especially productive. Because there's nothing we can change. Alright, we'll decide where to balance later. Alright. Oh, it just dawned on me. I think I know what's up. Okay, our iron... Oh, man. Okay. Let's finish this belt. Let's get this belt done. And then we'll go fix up the reinforced plates. Perfect place to run out, honestly. Perfect place. Man, it did not get me as far as I was hoping. One more. Ooh, and I don't have that much left over right now. We'll have to go back to the old place. So, we're not making steel as fast as we need to. But, I mean, that's not really news, is it? I don't know if I can get that to actually connect here. I kind of don't mind just skipping it. I don't mind that. Just have a general idea in place that it could have gone there, maybe, if it wanted to. Honestly, it looks like I can build as far as I can see. Let's ride down there. Kind of wish we could move him around. That'd be kind of sweet, but you can't. There we go. Okay, so we build it out to... I can't even see. Oh, to there. Right there. Oh, whoops, I missed the spot. Okay, well. I could have gotten off there, and it would have been great. It's not that far back to walk. Okay. I think that's as far as we need to go right now. I mean, this will consume 240 by itself, though, right? So maybe it should have its own chain? I kind of want to get... What I would like to do at this point is use a priority splitter where this gets priority. And then the remainder gets merged and balanced into this one. Or merged into that one, I guess. I think that's the right strategy. Okay. As you can see, there's a few hiccups here and there. Oh, wait! That's Mark 1! That totally explains it. That's Mark 2. That's Mark 2 now. Fix it. Okay. That was creating our issue here. Yeah, you can see the difference, right? Yeah, it's half as full. Okay. Now, that we just fixed, that little Mark 1 belt, was creating the issue here, where these guys still weren't being used efficiently as they should be. 75%, 38%, 38%. Hopefully we got that nailed now. Hopefully we got that fixed with this addition, this change. And then on top of that, the question then was, well, why is this one working so well? How is this able to work at 100% efficiency if those guys have been broken for who knows what reason? And now we just found out why. Why is it that these can be running slow? Oh yeah, there's this whole other machine we have turned on. We've had this thing running at 50% since forever, and I kind of feel like we should give it a chance to build up a little bit before we turn it on. Because what's going to happen is this is going to drag down the efficiency of the other one until it gets good and started. Okay, this is already rising. That's a good sign. See, now this is, yeah, it's at least running about twice as fast. So you can see that's going to fill up pretty soon. Meanwhile, this one, it's full enough, I guess. Filling up a little bit. Okay, it's filling up more slowly. Yeah. So really we need a stack here of iron plates before this one's going to fill up. Okay. So since it's going to take its time to sort itself out, I'm not going to bother waiting longer. We're going to turn this on and hope for the best. Now, this should give us 10 reinforced plates per second, which should be pretty good. Now, earlier we discussed setting up reinforced plates over here somewhere, and in fact we didn't. We ended up doing steel instead. I decided a second time against that, for the simple reason that, you know, this is just for personal use. I kind of got a little excited and thought, oh, we got to send this down the bus. But no, we're not. Anytime we need these again for another build, we're just going to build it again. So yeah, this whole build's a little bit complicated, but yeah, I think it's better to build it in place rather than just having a complicated bus. So, woo! So that's how we'll handle it. And you know, not everything has to go back to the main storage facility. I guess we do kind of want one of... kind of are set up to have one of each type, but really that's only for building resources, right? It's not necessarily for everything. Now I'll tell you, the next thing I really need to do, though, is get really efficient with my steel. And honestly, that's something of a hassle. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of work, actually. And ironically, I need the steel in order to make the Mark III belts. That's going to help me make it more efficient. It's worth doing, it's just going to take some time. And right now you can see the problem. We're not getting steel in fast enough. Now we are still producing these same parts over at the other area. I made that decision thinking it'll be a while before this gets filled up, and I want to have the other one still running. But overall, I think that's a bad decision because it's costing me, right? The fact that stuff isn't running, or the fact that this stuff is running slower, just means it's slower to get up and running. So it just increases my reliance on the old system. So, whoops, that is not the way I meant to go. But it's fine. It's effective. So we're going to turn this one off, particularly because it's mostly full. And it's not as if this it's not as if this mini factory here is magically more efficient than the other one. Right? It's not. So I think what we should do here is delete that, first of all. And delete this. Oh yeah, we're just going to output this directly. Go from here, it's fine. We don't need Mark III right now. Mark II is fine for now. We'll not worry about the clipping. Now this is Mark I over here, so yeah, we're totally not worried about clipping. We'll let this finish up whatever it's doing. In fact, we'll go ahead and fill it with some steel there. And that's that. Okay. You can see that's mostly full. And I think we should be good to go ahead and build out the coal the way we want. So let's go ahead and get that done. And actually, honestly, we should be running hypertubes to the coal. I don't think I'm going to do that this time, because I don't want to switch out my inventory. I need to remember where coal is. It's not here. It's there. It's quite a long hike. But honestly, I don't visit very often, and I don't want to stress my resource production. I'm not entirely sure how easily or quickly I can make, how easily or quickly I can build up the hypertubes, or whether that's going to be a big hassle. No, it shouldn't be, but see, it's mainly copper sheets, isn't it? Oh, hello. Well, this is a bit off mission. Dang, there's two of them, and I can't see either of them. Okay, haven't mastered the strafing technique, obviously. And they keep coming at me. Oh my. Heck of a time to practice. Half health, man. Oh man, there we go. Is he coming? We're still going at it. Oh man, I thought I got him. Fine. Did you just turn whichever way I do? There we go, yes. Okay. I need to master that. In the meantime, let's not wander around in the dark. Okay? In spite of what we did last time, let's make this visible further. Yeah, I don't even think I'm... There we go. Okay, I was going to say I didn't think I was clicking it, or spacing it, but I guess I am. Oh, Well, that's not deadly at all. And a parachute would be nice right about now. Where even is it? I'm like way far away. I mean, not that it's not cool to explore, but it's way over there somewhere. I'm not meeting my goal. If I had a parachute, I wouldn't mind at all. I could just head there this way. But I don't, so... yeah, let's head back. Okay. I guess we'll just head for the power line I have going between. Just head this way till we find it, I guess? I bet it's lower down, though. Yep, there it is. Can I get down there without dying? Ooh, no, I don't think I can. Would dying be quicker? No, it wouldn't, because I'd have to respawn. Like, I don't have a hub with me right now. There's no hub. So dying would not be the quickest way to get there. Okay. Alrighty then. When it starts running, that's when I know it's close to death. Yes, got it. Okay, good. It's weird to me that these bushes never grow back. It's just strange. Three hits, huh? Not bad. Oh, wow. Did it, oh, there's another one. Yeah, if I can manage to get 3 hits in on the thing. Okay. This is gonna be hard. Okay, yeah, I do need the hyper tube because I have to keep facing this. Over and over again. I'm gonna die. Oops, should have jumped. I zigged when I should have zagged. Got it. Okay, the other one's still fighting. Chance of death is lower. Great. Oof. Alrighty then. Let's start with a coal miner that we're already using to send. Is this Mark 1 belt? It's Mark 2. I at least had the foresight to do Mark 2. That's good. But yeah, let's start from this one. Lost track of it. There we go. Tell me this is a pure node. It is. And so that means 120 right now. So we're filling up that belt. Alright. So then, if I want to upgrade it to a Mark II miner, I just need 2 portable miners. Got it. Oh, hum-da-dum-da-dee. No inventory space. That's exciting. What is this anyway? Wow, we're almost out of Hellberry. Jeez. Delete. I think let's make 4 of them this time, and we'll keep them in our inventory. Be more even. 4's enough for now. Okay. Now another thing I really want to do while I'm here is upgrade one of these. But I just realized as I'm thinking, it's going to be a lot of extra work to upgrade that, and I'm going to be risking my life apparently. Yeah, definitely. I almost didn't notice. Oh man, I almost didn't notice the time. Let's just upgrade this belt to Mark III and we'll go for it. I'm just happy to know, honestly, that this entire belt's capacity is reserved for making steel. So that makes me happy. All of type. And honestly, I don't see this being used. Oh. Oh, it doesn't have any biomass. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, that's not my problem today. My problem is not having enough pillberries. Okay, there we go. Lovely. All right. Oh, the building sounds get further away as you're building further away. Okay, just keep walking. Don't stop. That's the main thing here. Don't stop moving. Hey, let's grab this. Sample. Alright. This is very nice. I think this will double our output, right? I think so. Mark III belt all the way here. That's Mark II still. Well, let's see. 45 times 2 is less than 120. It's 90. So we had more coal than we needed already. I kind of just want to build fresh, to be honest. But I already got all this set up. I think it's probably fine. Let's see. Let's do some math here. Where's the calcumajigger? Okay. 45 times 2 is 90. We knew that. 45 times 3 is just over 120. 135. So really, minus 90. Right. 135 minus 120. Yeah. So we would have had 30 for the last one. Okay. So let's say we have 240 now. Divide that by 45. We can make 5 1/3 of them. So let's at least make 5 of them, right? Let's at least do that much. Now these take up 1 1/2 of these ramps. Zoop mode would be good. We don't really need, though, to zoop all the way to 10, which is good, because we go on the ground fast. Okay. Perfect. Three, 4, and we need rotors. What do you know? They're honestly close by, fairly. So why don't you just go grab some? Here we go. 100 of them. Honestly, it might be faster to walk than to... It's a little bit slower to walk. Okay, but I just need to walk to remind myself how slow it is to do so. Yeah, it's pretty slow. I mean, the old factory's kind of spread out and inefficient by design. So that's what we're seeing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I honestly didn't expect to use all of that, but we did, or all that space, but we did. Wow. Stand by. Stand by. I really don't want any of that in my I don't want any of that in my inventory. And we can kind of just loop it to here now. We don't have to connect to all of that. Now, while that's happening, we'll build out the inputs some more. It's fine, we'll use that one. Those two are powered on. I heard a weird noise, I don't know what that's about. Now this we really don't have a way to avoid dealing with, so we're gonna get some coal in our pocket. What's that noise about? Honestly, I should be building it right here. Now let's build straight. Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay. Uh-huh. That would be cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're rebuilding for the existing ones as well. And I guess splitters now go on the left side, as opposed to what they were doing before. Oh yeah, that's right. It was going on the inside before. That's right. Cool in our pockets. Mark 1 is adequate. Hang on. Alright, that's all 5 of them. Now let's deal with iron. Which, to be honest with you, all I've got to do here is delete that, and the rest should be good. We do need to upgrade this to Mark III, though. That's one thing. All the way out to here, same spot. Don't fall. Let's not have it go that far, actually. Let's have it go this far. Should be good enough. We shall see. So far, so good. Interesting. That's going right in the middle of that. I didn't realize you could do that. What's happening with the snapping? I guess that's probably fine. It's a splitter, I don't know. Just Mark 1. Default, perfect. Man, getting through here is going to be a maze. We kind of do have to go forward. Maybe we just turn around a lot. Guess we should have done these together. Rather a new process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels like we didn't do enough of them, but I guess we got 4 of them and we left the existing ones, so I guess it really isn't enough. 5, there. That matches. Now then, that should all be ready to go. And the output we're going to get rid of. Just totally trash it. If I'm mistaken, this is 45 to 45? Yeah, it is. Well, it's 90 to 45, technically. Okay. Great. Straight belt. And we pull it through. No further than that spot, really. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Okay, well. that one's a little bit off. Let's try again. Again, we only needed 4 of them, so... Oh, these are supposed to be mergers. I wish you could just easily replace a splitter with a merger, but it does kind of make sense that they stack instead. Kind of makes sense. Two, 3, 4. Okay, we need to make sure we're tying to the right thing. That was probably the issue we had with the 4th. Perfect. That was the issue. Okay. You know, after making the 8 smelters to handle 240 input, it feels weird only building out 4. Yeah, but the math checks out. We need 5.3. We already had 1 build, so math checks out. It's just a little bit weird. Now those guys are cooperating. Oh right, production pause. Unpause. What about this guy? Missing iron ore. Can't imagine why. I can't. Imagine why. It could just be that this is empty. Looks like we wouldn't have had an upgrade of the belt here, but yeah, I can see how that's not working very well. Okay, that's a slow way to walk. Let's go back and tend to it. Oh good, it's not very far. Not very far at all. Ten modular frames, which we will promptly build. Alrighty. I'm going to build as many modular frames as my heart desires, and I'll be back in a sec. Well, that took longer than expected. I had to help my wife prep some meat for sous vide. And my controller died. It went to sleep. Wake up! Wake up! Okay. I barely know how to use mouse mode to get us back into controller mode. There we go. Confirm. Alright. I wonder how many modular frames we have. 46, not that many. So apologies for the long wait. Like I said, just had to take care of some stuff. Now, where was the miner at? Was it this one? I think it was. Mark II miner. And quite honestly, we'll probably never need a Mark I again. Okay, so how's this doing? It seems like it's empty at the moment. Okay. There we go, perfect. Zoom. Alright. That should be good to go. Now, did we just build a bunch of... We did. We built a bunch of those, concrete things, but we don't need those anymore. Not at the moment, at least not there. Okay, so this should be fine now. They should all be working now. Oh, that's problematic. Okay, I bet that's not connected properly. That must be the issue. Oh, looky there! Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's the issue right there. I knew that would be an issue. And I was so surprised when it didn't immediately spot an issue with it, but lo and behold. We don't need everything to be Mark I built. Just chill. Okay. Now let's see this actually work, please. Okay, well we have to climb up there to see it. Okay, it's working, right? Looks like they're all working now. Alright. Ooh, and this one's kind of full, too. Great. Great, now look at that. Oh, and none of it's getting sent up yet, of course. But it's kind of a shame. But it will be sending up faster now, so... Wait, where was that belt connecting to? There. Really hard to spot. Really hard. Okay. We're getting to the point where I'm thinking Mark II should be my default belt, if not Mark III. Is it coming? I'm kind of hoping that the materials will come up to the Mark III belts. There it is, faster than the end. Like I'm hoping the beginning of the new stream will come faster than the end of the old stream disappears. That's my sincere desire. Mark III, that one's already upgraded. Upgrade that. Okay, almost at the end. Did I even upgrade the right belt? I don't think I did. Let's find upgrading. Yeah, that's upgraded. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Perfect. I'm barely staying ahead of the materials. Oh, but look at that. It caught up. It caught up with the existing, yeah, it caught up with the existing stuff. So that's good. The factory itself never saw a slowdown as a result. Well, never. It didn't see it get any slower, but it was already slow. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Oh no, it did. Did I just not upgrade the right one? No, that's Mark III. Okay, I managed to get it. Okay, let's just run along. That's cool looking. Player in the way, huh? Well, geez. Way to kill my enthusiasm. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. Back up a little. Okay. We're out. I don't really know what we need here, but... Yeah, we did run out. The factory did notice. Like, the inputs here are dry, man. Dry. So that's a shame. But also, it's okay. It's going to be faster now, I know that. Now before, if I recall, this wasn't getting completely filled. I think it was getting 50% it was coming. So now it should be filled. Completely. As you can see right now, it's getting... This belt's about 50% full, and this one's about a quarter. About 25%. This one's filled completely. But why is this half full? That's suspicious. I think that means I missed a spot. We'll see. We shall see. Look at that gorgeous place. Oh yeah, nice. Gorgeous alien planet. I would actually like a job like this, to be quite honest with you. Here? A little further? One more. Ooh, that's not very much, okay. Let's take another look at the belts here. It's all fine and dandy up to here. Yeah, but clearly it's getting slowed down somewhere, right? That's a Mark II belt. How'd I miss that? Well, that was pretty easy. Okay, well, we'll find out where it's not Mark III. Pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. I suppose I could use a few of these belts as people movers. But again, why is it separated like that? Why is it only 50% here? Why is it not 100% like that one? Well, at the very least, this is getting full, right? Yeah, so that's a big difference. Well, this isn't full yet, but hopefully it will be. It's about 50%, so now this one's full. Yeah. Okay. That's reassuring. Yes, there we go. You can see. Yeah. There it goes. So we should be able to get this thing back up to 100%, I think. Maybe only... Well, we'll see. This one should go up to 100. Maybe this one will go up to 50. So you need 60 per minute. And this needs 30 per minute. Okay. So in actuality... We just weren't sending enough up here. I think that's all there is to it. And I could have doubled of this one, but I don't really need it. So, I think 120 is the right amount to send there. And it was upgraded later, but we're going to, for now, set this back to 120. So basically 120 from this point forward as well. Alright, now it's full. Great. Great. So what we've done so far is we've increased the amount of iron we're sending here, and we've increased the amount of steel we're sending here. Copper and limestone can be next. Limestone's pretty easy. It's just a bunch of running around, really. The main blockage I have right now is just waiting for more of these, because I don't have that many of them. Aside from my inventory being super full. Alright, I think I'm going to send 5 of these back. Oh, I don't need any of that. Oh, delete all of the type there. The rest of it I can send back to the beginning of the place. Okay, those 2, that's fine. Let's go back there. I think we should work on copper next and just get rid of it. And then when we have the extra materials available, we should go ahead and set up Mark III belts for all the rest of the inputs. Look at that. Okay. But yeah, we can certainly handle copper now. Oopsie-daisy. Here's a quick question. We have this limestone coming this way. Mark 1 belt and all. Moving to where? Here. Is this at 100%? It is, okay. 45 per minute. Okay. We're just curious whether we could increase that one to go faster or not. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like there's an easy fix. We're already over what can be handled there. Okay. Oh, look at that! This has already been upgraded in that sense. Well, not fully. It's not fully upgraded. We still need to upgrade the miner. There it is. Perfect. 240, right? 240. Okay, I don't know why we have that going on. Oh, I see. Will those connect? I guess they will. So I'm going to go ahead and separate out the copper the same way I did for the iron. Because we need 8 of them in a row. Do I want to do it up there? Yes. I guess, you know, let's just make a quick decision rather than dwelling on it forever. So, yeah. Zoop mode. Zooping on down to here. Perfect. Let's get on up there. Trees are all in the way. But otherwise, I think we're good. Okay. And as I recall, we actually did end up needing 10. In that direction, anyway. Just go for it. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Well, that was neat. Wow, look at that. Whoopsie daisy. Not necessary. That was not a necessary expedition. Wow. Man, I'm glad that didn't happen to me in real life. Could you imagine just unexpectedly diving into a pool? How exciting that would be in the worst kind of way. Worst possible way. Alright. I think it's here? Yes. Okey-dokes. Smelter. Okay. Let's get in just a little bit. Perfect. Oh man. Missing iron rods, eh? Wow. I should consider doing a hypertube up there. But honestly, I don't think I'll be coming here all that often in the future. Surprised how quickly I went through rods. You know what? Before I continue building, let's configure for copper, actually. And these are turned around the wrong way. Okay, let's fix that too. Let's fix everything. I'm just so used to building from the behind of buildings that I expect it to always be that way. But honestly, it's just my personal preference, so. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, 8 is all. 8's enough. We don't need 10. 8's enough. But yeah, there's no reason for me to expect it to behave that way, is there? Perfect. Oh yeah. Oh, we messed up there. It's okay. We'll fix it. Perfect. Straight. first, I think. Yeah, it should be fine, right? Let's bring it forward a little bit. Perfect. There we go. I don't care if this is straight or not. Let's use default. Let's not get stuck. Alright. Righty then. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th one we don't need. Oops, dizzy. Come on now, really? 30 for each one, so we don't have to worry about upgrading belts to Mark IIs or whatever. Alright, now we're at the end. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Again, straight belts. Can't imagine why there's a player in the way. That's weird. Merger. And I want to change it so that if it's wrong, good, it's backwards. Not that they'll necessarily notice. 7. I mean, this is actually pretty quick to build, all things considered. Okay. What's this all about? Although what's going on there, it doesn't need to go on. Are they all still filling? Yes, although these ones on the end are filling much slower. Yeah, it's remaining idle for a good portion of it, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I think once the first ones fill up to 100, though, that won't be a problem anymore. Which is rapidly happening. Even without my help. Okay. Great. Yeah, see, that problem's gone away now, basically. Yeah. Okay. Now we just need to take this Mark III belt down to where the other is. Oh, interesting. It's right on the edge there. Default. Okay, and we're out of steel beams already. Shame, but that's how the cookie rumbles. We're gonna have the same problem with the limestone. Oh, okay. It's just not filling up? Sure. Oops, daisy, let's not fall. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okey-dokes. Okay, interestingly, these are still filling up. I think I'll just use a merger and I'll be done with it. We're not a merge. Yeah, a merger. That's what I want from life. Not reverse this time. Great. Then from there, we just upgrade. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. And if I'm not mistaken, this will take us right by the limestone, so... yeah, we can use this as an excuse to start upgrading the limestone. I'm glad it brought plenty of resources with me. Okay. Well, I saw it. I did. I did. Now this is what? Normal. Okay, so this is 60. And so this is Mark 1 or Mark 2? Mark 1, okay. Well, let's upgrade it. Now here's the tricky part, because this only needs to upgrade to Mark 2 compared to the other. I just gotta remember. And they come together soon, so I may as well start from here. That's upgraded already. It's upgraded. Yeah, they're coming together. Yeah, it's the dying part I'm scared of. Falling, no problem. Just the sudden stop at the end. Well, did I get that already? Sweet. Yeah, baby. Alright, now we just need to go across. We've got a bridge here. No problem. No sweat. Upgrade that to Mark II. You know, we're basically getting this Mark II belt for free since we're already taking a Mark II belt and converting it to Mark III. That's kind of nice. Okay. 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 Perfect. I believe I got it all the way. Okay. I believe I got it. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I suppose from now on, though, I should be sending concrete instead of limestone. Yeah. Much more space efficient. Like I said, we did need a little bit of limestone for a few things. Don't ask me which. I don't remember which. Okay, great. Wasn't I meant to upgrade it to Mark III? It was just Mark II. I honestly can't remember. Oh, it is Mark III. Right. That's why it doesn't show up in yellow. Never mind. Honestly, I think it'll be easier to do one at a time. It'll be much faster that way. Hopefully underneath is already marked too. Easy way to tell, though. I think... Yeah, sure. We build out far more than we can handle at the moment. The first one's only getting 67%. Okay. It does look like the bottom is upgraded, because otherwise this wouldn't move quite so fast. I imagine this will fill out, right? I also rather imagine we might have a tiny bit of limestone. No, we don't. Only concrete. But only 15, really? Man, we're in desperate need of concrete. Alright, well there's the thing. Let's go ahead and get copper upgraded then. I don't know that this particularly needs updated. I guess I should check. Let's see. It's turning into something of a project, isn't it? How are we doing here? Oh, that's right. This is idle because it's full. Same with this one. Okay, so basically this is the only one consuming everything. It only consumes 20 per minute, though. I think we're fine. Yeah, this doesn't seem to need upgrades. When we start building hypertubes more, then maybe, but... Since we already have hypertubes at the beginning of our factory, I kind of feel like we're going to build them out more slowly. So it won't matter as much. That's my gut feel. Okay, upgrade the next part. I think we got this beginning part. Yes, we did. Alright. So that's great. Now, what have we not upgraded? We upgraded the speed of iron and added a new one, by the way. Of iron, copper, steel, and even limestone. We upgraded all of them. Wow. That was a lot. How long have we been working on this? Approximately. Yeah, okay, so there's about 2 hours to do this. But that's... Okay, I got more... It was a lot more work than I thought, but I got more done than I thought. I probably should have taken a break after the first couple, to be honest. To do something a little more exciting. But yeah, having set those up and rebuilt some stuff... Let's take a look at our old factory. I want to see what we can tear down, because that's kind of a... Oopsie, wrong way. Wrong way. There we go. Let's go that way. I want to see what we can tear down, because that's going to be exciting. I mean, we can tear this down. Okay. But to be honest with you, well, may as well tear that down. It's done. This can go as soon as it's done producing, to be honest with you. We'll just start emptying that out. Do we need any now? A little bit. And how about a long sum? It's going to finish out what it's got there. Great. Then this is remaining in place, because here it is. 45 times 5 is a lot. Okay. Now we already went ahead and got rid of our... We went ahead and got rid of our copper, or our iron build here. No, we didn't. We got rid of the source. Now, for whatever reason, this is still producing. I think the reason is because of that big buffer chest, honestly. Yeah. Here we've got steel coming in. Oh, it's almost empty. Good. We're using it up. And here we have iron rods coming out. Okay. And this is moving from up there. Okay. For some reason, only one side seems to be moving, which is curious. Oh, it's a splitter. This is the only source. So this is not being used over here. I imagine that goes in here. That's not really being used. What is being used is being fed over here to make screws, right? Yes, okay. Okay, so this is probably being used to make reinforced plates as we speak. Yeah, that's moving. Iron rods are not. Iron rods are not moving because we aren't making whatchamacallit, rotors here. Hey, dude. But we are continuing to make these. 100%. That's good. That means this is going to keep filling up. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Now, this is completely full of rotors. Coming from another source way over there. Okay, so I could delete all that stuff. Or I could just wait for it to end. Like, there's no need to delete it right now. I can continue making resources until they'll run out. I'm completely fine with that plan. Now I imagine, though, iron's moving out of here. Oh, it seems to be moving in as well. From wherever. It must be from here, yep. Oh, right. This is another place we haven't... That's why it's still working. It's because we haven't changed that yet. Now, this isn't working anymore. This is a merger. Merging from where? I guess we're not getting up there. Two things that don't exist anymore. Okay. We're right here, I imagine. Okay. Was connecting here, and now it's not. We can leave that merger alone, though. So this is gone. Alright. So this is going to run out soon. Say another hour, and that'll be empty. Maybe less time. We got this guy that's now totally unused. We really should be upgrading this one and sending it as well. But honestly, we've got enough iron for now. And I'm just kind of reassured to know how easy it's going to be. Once we do need this, it's going to be super easy. We'll just follow the same path as this, to be honest. We'll just put it probably right beside it. Alrighty. So that's golden. Shove that all in there. We are running out of storage space. We probably should work on unlocking some. Speaking of, maybe we should go ahead and take the hub and build what we can. Right, so there's that. Now, copper-wise, this we could go ahead and upgrade, but it won't be used. It won't. We need to build more to upgrade it, so we may as well leave it alone. Now, this I just redirected the output to a completely different set of smelters. But I left these smelters in place, and you can see they're still producing. And they'll continue producing. They're done. At which time we can just delete all of this stuff. Go ahead with the belts here, though, since these won't be needed anymore. This is one nice aspect of this game. When you build something and tear it down, you get all your resources back. So you have the confidence to know nothing's lost. Of course, really, the fact that this is evergreen, it always produces resources, it doesn't run out, kind of means it doesn't matter what it costs to build those. It doesn't matter if it refunds resources or not. To be perfectly honest. It's just a quality of life thing for when you're building and you have just enough resources to build it once. You don't want to have to, worry about misclicking. When you see this one's empty, so it can be shut down. And this one, empty. Shut it down. Okay. This is rather exciting. And of course, these are going to continue merging together, and ironically, they're all going to the same place, right? Like, it's no longer going to any of these guys. Just shut that down. It's got some in it. As does that, I guess we can tell from here. Yep, that's full. Okay, that's still got some stuff in it. That's empty, right? Yes. Alright. These are the wires? No. It's not the wires, okay. Here are the cables. Or it was the wires, rather, not the cables. Cables is full. And has plenty of ingots as well. Somehow I collected some of these. Don't need them. Or that. Okay. Now this stuff can remain until we use it. There's no hurry to get rid of it. Oh wow, okay, let's take this. Delete. Okay, delete this. We don't need a bunch of that laying around. Let's see if we can take that or not. We can. And we'll just merge that with what we had before. Just continually reducing the amount of excess we have. And slowly, surely, we'll get rid of this factory, little by little. Oh. Right. Perfect. And I need another place to store these, but I don't care right now. It's not a priority. Alright. I do believe that's all we're going to get done today. Almost. Let's do something fun to close out. Let's unlock some stuff in the hub, yeah? Great way to close it out. And I think the best place to sit for this is probably right around here. Zoop zoop. Okay. Wow, wow. I do not understand the way this thing builds sometimes. Probably just crammed in the middle of a bunch of other stuff. Okay. We could go ahead and unlock jump pads, get it out of the way. There's no value in it, but it would just avoid having to go back to this spot every time. So let's do that. We literally have the stuff with us right here. Almost have it with us. I guess we're going back where we came from. We ran out of cables. Which is rather odd. Cables, we're about to make the machine go again. Zoom zoom. Let it finish it up. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Can I jump onto that from here? Cool if I could, but I don't doubt it. Nope, doesn't look like it. By the way, how are we doing on concrete here? Oh yeah, get me some of that. Yeah. I'm gonna run out sooner or later, so hey. Okie dokes. So we almost had everything we needed for that. Hear that one. Never mind, Ada. Alright, blueprints. That's another good one to have. And we basically have everything we need for that. We can go ahead and put this... Oh, wait, we can't. We gotta wait for it. Alright, so I think we'll do that when we come back then. There it is. We'll just do that another time. If I look real quick, we got the blueprints and we have this. These are both really easy to unlock. This one, the only real thing is we need to build those modular frames. We probably want to build that in the factory. That should be our goal for next time, is to build modular frames in the factory. Yes. Things are coming together. Things are coming together. While this episode may seem a little boring in terms of what we did, we lay the foundation for something great tomorrow. Lots and lots of great things. So, until next time, have a good one.